time to go ahead and show you yesterday, and this is me getting to DLV max, or Duelist level, or whatever the D stands for. So I got to this level with 3 different decks, and if you want to check the decks out, make sure to check yesterday's video. I'll leave an annotation at the end of this video, so you watch the all the replays through, and then after the replays, I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit more about how to counter Sylvans. As like from level, I think 14 and up, it's nothing but Sylvans, the water deck that I showed you, and then the other 2 decks that I had in the video from yesterday. So do check everything out. Do check that video from yesterday. And let's go ahead and get into the replays, and then, like I said, after the replays, we'll go ahead and talk about the a little bit more on how to counter, because I did miss a ton of cards, or basically it wasn't more like what cards to use to counter him, but more of the decks to use. And today I'm just going to talk about exactly what cards can counter it and how they counter it. So let's get to the first replay. Joey Wheeler against Tejas. This is going to be basically the Archfiend deck. Anything with Joey Wheeler is that Archfiend deck. Archfiend deck, not sure how you say it, but anyway, the deck's super good. It's OTKs out of nowhere, and if you're playing against Sylvans, you just completely destroy them, especially if they go first, and they set a mushroom or a magical merchant, and you use horror, and then they're just done after that. And you do have to use the life point boost in order to go ahead and use Card of the Souls.
Duel.
Playing Cyber Angels, which Cyber Angels aren't really that good anymore. They're a decent deck, but in the higher tiers, they're not going to be able to do much of anything. I did lose to like 2 of them, I think, overall, but that was because I had really crappy hands. This guy's just going all out. He takes my Card of the Soul, I think. Yeah, he does. But I did get a Archfiend Emperor, so it's kind of balanced everything out, and I was still able to do eternal things with it. And I do have a called the Archfiend face down, so that's basically a free horror on the field. And if he the keys, I mean, that's fine. And if he attacks with the keys first, I'd go ahead and most of the time just allow the damage, and then get my engine towards the end phase. Attacks, and on this one he didn't use the what is it, the Datsun, or the other one that increased by 1,000, so I can go ahead and just activate it right off the bat. And I don't know, he just continued that. I guess he just decided not to go ahead with the replay and just continue to attack, and then ended up destroying it. And then here I can just go ahead and activate it again, and then get it back, and then activate the effect again, and then just basically attack the game. So the deck overall it's really good. It's consistent. It has a ton of draw cards, and I mean you can OTK and do 6,000 damage super fast. This one was with the water deck, and the water deck's like it's really good too, especially against Sylvans. Again, you use the Abyss Soldier, get rid of a card, bounce back the mushroom with a magical merchant, and it's a free win. I think this guy was probably playing Sylvans, or he was probably playing the burn deck, but no, he was playing Sylvans. He had a mushroom, so I'm not sure why he restarted.
Duel.
He probably wanted a hate grenade or something similar, or a magical merchant. So there it is. He has a mushroom face down, and I do have an Abyss Soldier, so that's basically a free win. Soldier goes in, and ditch a water, bounce back the mushroom, attack with 2,000, and then next turn, since he doesn't have any type of momentum, I can just go ahead and do the same thing, but he surrenders because he knows what's going to happen the next turn. Alright, I think this was again against another Sylvan, I think. This time I'm going first, and I'm using with this guy I'm playing against I'm using the burn deck, and again I should have a deck list of this deck in yesterday's video. He hates me, which I guess was fine. I'm playing against another Cyber Ranger. I think he decreased me. I remember. I did play against a Cyber Ranger that OTK'd me, I think, once. I don't know if this is. I don't think it is, but we'll see. And that's because the guy that OTK'd me just do everything. I don't remember if this is the one. But I think I did hit the replay, save. I did hit the save Prime Tuesday, but I don't remember if it's this one. So it wasn't the OTK. But he gets it down back, which is fine. I still have a Rainbow Life and the Swordsman. I get 2 more Rainbow Lives. So I can just go ahead and attack for damage. Then I can go ahead and Rainbow Life. I can just attack there's the Rainbow Life in the game 37. And I'm basically back at 4,000. And then here I'm just waiting for him to go ahead and get another card. And lucky for me, I get another person, so I can just go ahead and finish the game with that. But I started switching whenever I got bored from the other one, or if I stopped to see that many Sylvans, I just went ahead and switched that to a different deck. That was Jesse Anderson, so the next one would be this one. So if I stopped seeing that many Sylvans, I'd go ahead and switch to this burn deck, which was, I think the burn deck was way more fun than the other 2 decks. The other 2 decks are they kind of just play themselves, and with this burn deck you do have to think a little bit, and you do have to think of when to take damage and when not to take, and when to activate the Rainbow Lives or whatever that Rainbow card is, and when to attack and when not to attack. So you do have to think a little bit more when you're playing the burn deck. Alright, so another Archfiend deck. With Joey, and I do have 2 cards of the soul, so I can go ahead and buy 3 healings. Switch out one of the Emperors, some of the other Emperor actually effect, destroy the phase down and then attack, and then I do have the trap card, and that, again, I always activate the trap card first thing to try to go ahead and do something with it, but he does have a action, which is kind of unfortunate for me, because it means everything just push like ham on me. But I do have the second card of the soul activated. Remove the other Emperor for the monster, so he's evil, but I can still attack and not damage though for evil. I get the chance that he does kind of unpenetrable attack, so I can't do damage as another one. And here he's getting really unlucky that he's not drawing any type of monster. The attacks are spiritual evil. I did get the power of the Archfiend, which I go ahead and activate again. And then I get the Emperor back. Keep Floodgate Trap Sword, which there's nothing really I can do about that. Power of the Archfiend, I do have an Empress, so he surrenders after that. Alright, and the last one. Again with the Archfiend deck, and I did play a lot with the Archfiend deck because I mean it was really good, and again you can just win super fast. This is Jesse Anderson. Don't remember what he was playing, but we're about to see here in a bit.
Duel!
I started to get a card of the show, but basically means an Emperor in my hand. I can go ahead and backward dealings to try to dig out for the Power of the Archfiend. And I get an advance roll, which is fine, because I can go ahead and summon the Emperor, activate the effect, get rid of the monster, go ahead and activate the advance draw, and try to dig for that Power of the Archfiend, and there it is. So I'm pretty much set for next turn and try to overcome it. So I does summon the Marshal, activate the effect. I think it does send a mushroom, but I chain. We'll see here in a bit. Alright, he didn't send the mushroom. So I activated how the Archfiend comes in. I always bring in defense mode if they can withstand the attack. That way they don't enemy controller and then activate something else. So with the Ultimate Providence, it's just fine, so I can go ahead and activate Power of the Archfiend again, which means I can go ahead and activate the effect again. the effect for 3,000, and he's left with 2 cards to my +2, so he's just gonna surrender because he's not gonna be able to do much of anything else. But anyway, those are the replays that I didn't have time to show you guys yesterday. Now let's move on to the counters for Sylvans, because there's a ton of people playing Sylvans, and there's also a ton of counters. You just need to know what exactly it is that you need to hit. So first of all, of course, the Archfiend Emperor, super easy to beat most of the Sylvan decks. Destroys the Mushroom, destroys the Magical Merchant, and if you can just destroy the Mushroom or the Magical Merchant, especially in the first couple of turns, you basically win. Next, Abyss Soldier, same thing. Bounce the Mushroom, bounce the Magical Merchant, and you win. Snipe Hunter's actually a little bit of an older card, but it works really good against it. You ditch like a Volcanic Shell or something that can replace itself, and you win again. The Exile Force is a little bit kind of you do waste a normal summon, so if they do have another Mushroom or another Magical Merchant, they might still be able to do something else. But I mean, it's somewhat of a soft counter, and so is the Gale Lizard, Hane, and all the other flip effect cards that bounce. The Will's also really good against it. If you can go ahead and destroy the trees, you can destroy basically anything, and the Citadel, the whole deck around it, around the well with the what is it, the trap card that destroys everything that gets attacked by level 5 or higher. Just completely destroys, especially if they don't know a Mushroom and they can destroy the trap card. And even if they do destroy, you just chain it, get rid of the well, and then they can't destroy the trap card. This one's another really good one, but you do have to have like a double summon, so something really early in the game, so you can go ahead and destroy it and their monster doesn't, their effect doesn't go off. In Sasuke Samurai again, deals with the Mushroom and the Magical Merchant. This is the same thing as the Dark Ruler Hades, no effects. This guy is actually really easy, especially if you go first. If you go first and you summon this thing, you automatically win also, because it negates everything that gets destroyed by it. The Girga Anchor, the entire deck is decent against Sylvans. It's not like at 100% win rate, because they can come back, and if they know like 2 Mushrooms and some of the Martial Reads, then they might have a chance, because they can just destroy this when it's face down. But overall, the deck is decent against it. I would say it's like around a 50-50, especially if you're playing the higher end version of it with the Ties of the Brethren and everything else, and you do have a higher chance of winning. Then the next one, kind of the Six Samurai, you do have to have double summon for it. Golden Flying Fish, again, you do need the Shark or a double summons, but the Golden Flying Fish is really good against it. And then Dark World Lightning just completely gets rid of the phase down. Tribute to doing the same thing. Soul Exchange, you're running like you can do like a Soul Exchange into a Hades, and then you basically win from there. You Soul Exchange the phase down. Order to Charge is an older card, and if you're playing like an older deck, or if you're a free-to-play player, I think Order to Charge is gonna be your go-to. And so is Wicked Breaking Clamber Bow. It does have a cost, but still it's really good. And then the entire Volcanic Archetype is good against it, because you can just destroy the phase downs with the Blaze Accelerators, and then you just basically win from there. Then the Divine Wrath, you just negate straight up the effects, and then the Wild Tornado is a soft counter, because if they Mushroom, if Mushroom gets milled to the graveyard, they destroy back, or they destroy the Tornado and you destroy their monster that's face up. It's a soft counter. It's not like a major, like a really good card against it. But anyways, if I missed any cards or if I missed any counters to Sylvans, do let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you are enjoying my content, I truly appreciate it if you guys subscribe. And if you want to see the 3 decks that I used to reach the level 20 or the max level for the first stage, go ahead and check yesterday's video. I'll go ahead and leave an annotation here towards the end of the video. And again, I guess I'll see you guys next time.